देखे क्रिकेट टीवी जहां मिलने लगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें जहां जोश भी है जहां होश भी है जहां क्रिकेट है आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी.
Welcome back to Cricket TV, all things cricket and more. This is a special episode because not only do we have a massive IPL preview coming up, but we have a guest sitting with us who is biggest Sunrisers Hyderabad fan, and it is his very first time on Cricket TV. Nikhil Morsawala is with us with his analyst and expert take ready, and we will also have Sunny Predictor, our AI analyst. SRH versus LSG on Sunday at Hyderabad. Orange Army at home. We are all very excited to see the aggression that they bring. They are coming off a massive win from against KKR. They posted 226 for 8 and bowled KKR out for 161. A 65-run win. Domination was there. What do you think about that match, Karan?
That match was really crucial as a fan perspective also because KKR and SRH does have some like rivalry
Rivalry?
back then. Yeah, 2024 finals. That that thing is still within every fan's heart. So this match was bigger than any normal win. It was a huge win even for us. Plus, even if you look at the stats, we SRH won against KKR, in the difference of 65 runs. So our net run rate was actually negative. It got us 2 points as well. It got us the plus run rate.
That's a fan analysis. Nikhil sir, Travis had Abhishek Sharma, Klassen, the great in top order for SRH, and then Nitish Kumar Reddy, the local hero. I think Hyderabad crowd will go crazy for him. And then they have Pat Cummins. I think he's coming in tomorrow.
I'm not sure about Pat Cummins because there's still mixed reports. But if he does come in, obviously कप्तान है, कप्तान भी है और माहिर खिलाड़ी है, अनुभवी है, बहुत ही बढ़िया गेंदबाज है, ऑलराउंडर है, बल्लेबाजी भी करते हैं, बहुत तेज बल्लेबाजी करते हैं, एंड में आके पावर हिटर है. लेकिन खास करके जो उनकी गेंदबाजी है, ओपनिंग करते हैं, वो मेरे ख्याल से हम इतने एपिसोड से यही बोल रहे हैं कि एसआरएच की सबसे बड़ी वीकनेस जो है वो उनकी गेंदबाजी में, गेंदबाज है ही नहीं उनके पास. ये तो पिछले 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 मैच में शायद ये हमें दिखा कि जो उन्होंने 2-3 नए खिलाड़ी इंडक्ट किए, हर्ष दुबे, फिर शिवांग कुमार, इन्होंने अपना जो प्रदर्शन किया, अच्छा प्रदर्शन किया उन्होंने. जो उनका जो एक वीक स्पॉट था, वो कहीं ना कहीं एहसान मलिंगा ने जो अपना एक प्रदर्शन दिखाया, वो तो सेकेंड मैच खेल रहे थे, पहले भी खेले थे, लेकिन इस वाले मैच में भी उन्होंने 2 ओवर में 14 रन ही दिए. और जब हाई स्कोरिंग मैच में आप इकोनॉमी रेट 7 और 8 का रहता है, तो फिर आप सामने वाले को एकदम कंट्रोल करते हो और थ्रॉटल कर देते हो, जिसकी वजह से विकेट्स जाते हैं. तो मतलब हर्ष दुबे का आप देखिए, जो था 8.5 2 overs 17 runs 1 wicket, and that 1 wicket obviously was of the Finalen, that catch that he took in the second over that he bowled, or the third over that he bowled. That was brilliant. So I think from that perspective, uh, SRH is getting his act together on the bowling side. Batting, they were always sorted. I don't think there's anything for them to worry about with Travis Head, Abhishek Sharma, Ishan Kishan, Henry Clarkson, Aniket Verma, Nitish Reddy. Fantastic the top 5-6. They can on any day, any score, any pitch, any team, वो हावी हो सकते हैं. प्रॉब्लम है गेंदबाजी में. और इसीलिए मैंने जब प्री टूर्नामेंट में कहा कि ये टॉप 4 में नहीं आएंगे, यही एक वजह थी कि जो गेंदबाजी में उनकी बड़ी वीकनेस है. और जब सामने आपके पास केकेआर जैसे बल्लेबाज हो या पीबीकेएस जैसे बल्लेबाज हो, तो फिर उनको हराना मुश्किल हो जाता है, क्योंकि उनके जो बल्लेबाज है और आपके जो बल्लेबाज है एसआरएच के, वो कांटे की टक्कर में है, 1:1, हेड टू हेड हो जाता है, हेड टू हेड हो जाता है. तो मुझे मुझे लगता है कि SRH is getting it act together, and therefore today's match at home, they would probably have an advantage. And at the same time, obviously, they are playing a team that is not come together. Lucknow Super Giants, I mean, we'll come to that. But SRH as a team, The second match, heartwarming win for them, good win for them, big, massive margin win for them against a team that they had a grudge against, and the grudge is gone. They showed their potential. So I think ईशान किशन के लिए it augurs well. He is a good captain, I think. नपातुला है, सोचता है, ज्यादा ज्यादा, he's not a very normal cut and right, cut and paste type of a captain. Thinks a little out of the box, brings in bowling changes when required nicely. So I think he's shaping up well as a captain, and augurs well for SR as a team, and as wanting to get into the top four in this tournament. अभी भी मुश्किल लग रहा है, but if they keep the consistency the way they did in match number two, if they're consistent, you never know.
Well, it did look like a pretty good game in the last, but of their first game against RCB, RCB scored 203 4 in 15.4 overs. They could not defend their 201. Of course, 201 is not, it's not at par for SRH to defend. Karan, what do you have to say on that performance?
Uh, about that RCB versus SRH match, I would say the even despite the actually it was actually a really good innings by SRH because they did create a record, a world record in which uh, SRH becomes the first ever team to be a team that collapsed in the initial like power play, but still managed to score 200, a total of 200.
Yeah.
So even though I was able to notice one thing that even with the openers who play a really crucial role, the Travis Sheikh, uh, the X factor, even though that didn't work, we did have backup of Ishan Kishan. What an incredible innings he played, and Klaasen at the correct, he's such a classy player. At that time, he could have showed his powerful intent. We do know he has the one of the fastest centuries, 37 ball centuries. Even despite having such an aggressive, ability, he still chose his experience. He went for a more like like a anchoring role, supporting, carrying the team forward until we get to a safe overs, and then he started
Mm.
started showing his aggressive intent.
Yeah. And
And
about the
one
bowling
more thing
side,
is about Aniket Verma. What a like
yes,
young talent. He, yeah.
definitely. Coming to LSG, Rishabh Pant has, we are waiting for Rishabh Pant to come to party since a long time now. They lost to Delhi Capitals. They were all out for 141, which Delhi Capitals chased in 17 overs. Of course, Nicholas Pooran, Mitchell Marsh, Mohammad Shami, Mayank Yadav, they're all part of the team, but they still have to do some introspection and make some changes against the Orange Army. Nikhil sir, what do you think for LSG?
I'm not very sure whether you want to tinker with your batting lineup. जो आपने पिछले सीजन में एक आपका लाइनअप था जहाँ पे मार्श और मार्करम ओपन करते थे, और फिर आई थिंक नंबर थ्री पे निकोलस पुरन आते थे, और फिर ऋषभ पंत, चार पाँच छः सात जहाँ भी उनको फिट होना था वहाँ फिट होते थे, डिपेंडिंग ऑन द सिचुएशन। मुझे लगता है आप जब या तो राइट लेफ्ट कॉम्बिनेशन को ट्राई करना था, जो ऋषभ पंत ने बोला पोस्ट मैच इंटरव्यू में कि ये क्यों किया आपने, तो उन्होंने बोले वो राइट राइट कॉम्बिनेशन था, मुझे राइट लेफ्ट ट्राई करना था। बट लेकिन मेरे ख्याल से जब आपका एक कॉम्बिनेशन ऑलरेडी सेट हो चुका है, जब पता है आपको कि ये जो कॉम्बिनेशन है बहुत बहुत ही घातक कॉम्बिनेशन है, और पिछले पिछले सीजन में जो जो बेस्ट ओपनिंग अगर किसी टीम ने देखा है एसआरएच के अलावा, तो वो था एलएसजी, बिकॉज ऑफ द मार्करम and March combination that was there, and then Nicholas Puran coming in at number three and doing what he does best, like decimate the opposition's bowling. I think I don't think he should persist with that. And Rishabh Pant should keep himself back. See, he's a batter of all seasons. He can bat in the beginning, he can bat in the middle, he can bat in the end. He has an ability to adapt to a situation. Plus, he's the captain. So I think it's important that he keeps himself back. Let these guys, let these gentlemen do what they can do. You have a Ayush Badoni and Abdul Samad also there, who are in good touch, good form. Keep yourself back in the middle order. If required to anchor or to accelerate, you can do both, and be there and guide the team. So I think that is a little one comment from me about the previous match and what happened there. They didn't get the act together. He got run out, unfortunately, Rishabh Pant. Under unfortunate circumstances, he could have probably made a difference had he stayed longer. But they were up against a good bowling attack also, and the pitch was a bit funny. It was acting a bit funny there. So and they were batting first. So it was helping the bowlers. That part of the match was helping the bowlers. So they had to sort of uh, weather that storm. लेकिन मुझे लगता है टैलेंट है, बैटिंग टैलेंट है, बॉलिंग साइड में दे आर ओके, दे हैव शहबाज अहमद. Norrie is not firing. Mohsin Khan was a big revelation, by the way. One of my very favorite bowlers, who from 2 seasons ago, when Umran Akmal and Mohsin Khan, I think, were introduced together. Umran again has disappeared into the wilderness. I don't know for what reason, though he has been the fastest bowler. Mohammad Shami bowled well in the previous match. It was a good heartwarming comeback, I think. He took KL Rahul's wicket in the first over itself. And when you do that, when you break the back, when you break the opening stand in the first over of the opposition, it's a big plus. It can lead you to victory. He didn't have the score, unfortunately, to defend 140, 142, or whatever. It was not enough for a Shami and a Shehbaz and a Mohsin to defend. But otherwise, I think on the bowling side also, LSG has got decent firepower, especially with Mohsin firing on all cylinders, Mohammad Shami coming back, and Shahbaz Ahmed doing his magic whenever required, and Enric Northier on his good day can be a handful.
Karan, for LSG, while you did say they have a long batting lineup, and even if Mohammad Shami were to take early wickets in tomorrow's match, they won't be in much trouble. Let's say Pant plays as well. How do you think LSG compares to SRH then?
Ma'am, if you look at the batting lineup of LSG, LSG also LSG has a really sorted batting lineup, like Mitchell Marsh, Rishabh Pant. They have batsmen till the S Ahmed, yeah, Shabash Ahmed. So I feel they do have a good this batting lineup. The only thing is that they should not, they have to keep the game in their hand. If they leave it, then all the wickets will fall. What That's what happened last time. 141 all out for 18.4 overs. Whereas their bowling attack, yeah, pretty decent. They have Lingidi, Akshar Patel, what a breakthrough giver. Natarajan, Kuldeep Yadav, yeah, big names.
So, if LSG were to win the toss, should they bat first or bowl?
I would say since they had they had lost, they batted first and they lost. I would say chasing will be a better option for them this time.
I have a slightly different opinion from Karan, not because of LSG, but because of SRH. I think any team that puts SRH into bat is creating harakiri. Because when SRH bats without targets, no stress, complete freedom, do what you want, then you have that top four or five firing on all cylinders. You are dead, boss. Put SRH under pressure by giving them a target, say you have to make, and they have done it before. I'm not saying they can't do it. I'm saying when you're chasing, there's a certain pressure on you because there's a certain target. But you want to get out. You know that if I get out and there's a problem and there's a percolating effect or a cascading effect, then I must ensure that I retain my wicket and score. When you're not chasing a target, and you know that there's a long 5, 6, 7, 8 batting depth with you. You don't mind losing a wicket here and there because there is no target to do, and you know that the guy coming after you can probably make up for your failure. But if you're chasing a target, that extra pressure on you of reaching that target somehow upsets your mental balance or somehow upsets your natural game, and you would therefore want to curb your natural instinct, keep your wicket, say, okay, I won't hit this bowler because he's dangerous. Let me hit the next bowler because he's not that dangerous. You don't think like that when there's no target. Then you hit every bowler. So I think that I would, if I was Lucknow and if I won the toss, I would bat first because I don't want SRH to let them lose. Then I can control SRH with my bowling, because LSG has a decent bowling setup. And if they're able to catch the first two, three wickets, maybe get Abhishek out, Ishan Kishan out, get those two, two, three left-handers who can, Travis said, those people who are there who can make a massive difference, uh, get them out of the way in the first 6 overs. And I always maintain this, 6 ओवर के बाद अगर SRH के 3-4 विकेट जाते हैं, तो फिर उनका वो स्कोर बनाना बड़ा मुश्किल होता है। लेकिन अगर पहले 3-4 टिक गए, एक भी पहले 3 या 4 बैट्समैन एक भी टिक गया पहले 6 ओवर तक, तो उसके बाद उसको कंट्रोल करना किसी भी गेंदबाज के लिए मुश्किल होता है। और देन दे गो बसक, एंड देन दे मेक दैट 100 out of 40 balls, or whatever is that average that they do, and then it becomes a very difficult target. It's a very difficult target for the other team. So bat first against SRH. That's what I think. Whatever pitch it is, whatever due it is, it doesn't matter.
Absolutely,
Karan,
sir. I would also agree with you only. As if you want me to put in myself in the shoes of LSG, obviously, yeah, they have to bat first. But as an SRH fan, obviously, ball first. Give us time to hit. Give us nice amount of time to hit.
anything above 230. So it's
Uh,
a no-brainer
Yeah,
to ask you who you are picking today. But let's say, who do you think SRH should play with for a competitive match, for the most competitive match? Who would you want
this
SRH to
season.
beat this season? Yes.
Apart from that, that redemption of keep beating KKR, I think we have to, focus mostly on the people. Punjab, yeah, Punjab is really,
Punjab.
really, yeah, they're in a really high position, like a really strong lineup, both batting and bowling. So we have to somehow manage to uh, have a victory, achieve a victory against them.
So I think we
and
will.
this is where the paradox lies. You have SRH and PBKS as two of the strongest batting contingents. But the problem really lies in the bowling, where Punjab has a decent bowling, but not that, not that firepower, which like a Jasprit Bumrah this side, or a Mitchell Marsh that side, or a Mitchell Stark, sorry, that side. That type of a bowling attack is missing. They don't have that weapon in their armory, that one bowler whose 4 overs can make a massive difference to the whole match that other teams have. And I think not everybody, but two or three teams have, which is what makes them sit right at the top in terms of the expected results in the next few months. But yes, I think SRH PBKS would be a massive run fest. They got to be on a flat pitch. Maybe up ki bar 300 par is not far away. You don't know. You don't know. You already reached 260, 265, right? I think in the previous season.
Yes.
It's just a question of another 30 runs, and that's five sixes or 6 4 6s. That's it. And I think so. So either reaching that 300 target in a T20, which is the next, I think, frontier for the batsmen, which they would look forward and the bowlers would fear, is something that when these two teams play, maybe on a flat pitch in a good atmosphere, no moisture, then that could be humdinger for Runfest.
So I think that's happening next Saturday. Punjab Kings versus Sunrisers Hyderabad,
Let's
April
have Karan
11.
on that show pre and
Yes.
post.
Yes.
Sure, sir.
All right, then we'll see you then. We'll be waiting for you. Sunny Predictor जी का time आ गया है, our AI analyst. Let's see what he has to say, what the data has to say. Hello, Sunny Predictor ji. Uh, First question to you is, can you analyze and predict the winner of match 10 between SRH and LST?
Head to head, LSG leads 4 minus though. Form, SRH strong, recent big wins, 200 jor totals consistently, LSG poor start, lost opening match. Key insight, SRH batting looks explosive and in rhythm. LSG struggling with consistency, especially batting, Sunrisers Hyderabad, SRH, are favorites with a probability rating of 62%.
Can you give a pitch and venue analysis?
Conditions flat batting track with short boundaries. Average score, tilde 220 minus 230 paces. Early swing. Spinners, some turn later. Match dynamics first innings, big score, 200 jor, expected. Chasing, possible but pressure heavy. Verdict, batting friendly pitch high scoring match.
It will be a high scoring match. We are all expecting that. Please analyze the strength of SRH.
Batting firepower, Travis Head, Jor Abhishek Sharma aggressive starts. Heinrich Klaassen elite finisher. Ishan Kishan attacking captain. SRH has scored 200 Jor frequently. Explosive top order can destroy power play. Match winning factor. Home advantage first home game crowd boost.
And then for LSG.
Power hitters Nicholas Pooran Mitchell Mas Rishabh Pant bowling attack Mohammad Shami swing king. Unrich not J pace threat. All round depth Mas Jor Makram provide balance.
We are all hoping for Rishabh Pant to play this time. Can you predict key performer for SRH?
Highest run scorer, Heinrich Klaassen, best finisher Jor form player, highest wicket taker, Jaydev Unadkat, experienced Jor new ball impact.
And for LSG?
Highest run scorer, Nicholas Pooran, most consistent T20 hitter, highest wicket taker, Mohammad Shami, swing Jor power play wickets.
What will be the power play score for Sunrisers Hyderabad?
Given their aggressive openers, SRH power play, Pesat, 80 runs.
80 runs. Please predict score for LSG.
More cautious compared to SRH. LSG power play, 65 runs.
And please select a Dream 11 fantasy team, a very well balanced.
Team combination, WK, Heinrich Klaassen, C, Rishabh Pant bat, Travis Head Abhishek Sharma Aiden Makram all-rounders. Mitchell Mas, VC, Nitish Kumar Reddy bowlers. Mohammad Shami Unrich Not J Jaydev Unadkat Shahbaz Ahmed captain choices. Klaassen, safe Jor explosive. Mas, dual impact.
Heinrich Klaassen as a captain, that's a bold choice. Let's see what happens. Thank you. Any closing comments from Nikhil sir, Karan?
No, I think it's a good. It's going to be a good match. Let's see how Rishabh Pant really responds to what happened in the first match. Again, we saw some memes and something on social media about the owner and the captain and the management of the team having some sort of heated discussions post match. And I always believe that owners should be in the background. They should not interfere in the match proceedings. Talking offline in private is maybe something that's okay, but you know what happens when you do this thing in public? It becomes a sort of in a lot of noise that then starts reaching the ears of the players. It's not good. I think, and this we saw this when KL also was the captain of LSG in the previous season or the season before that, and the same thing happened. So I'm somewhere concerned that the impact on LSG of uh, of non-cricketing factors should not impact them. I hope Rishabh Pant comes out of that. I think he has the skill to do that. He's reasonably thick-skinned and he's reasonably stubborn. I think to do what he thinks he should be doing. His past life has shown that. So let's see where he takes the team. But that's my only comment. I do hope LSD plays well as a team. It's good because there's some great talent. It's good for the IPL. It's good for the viewers to be treated to a good match.
Karan?
Last
Um,
one, Karan.
yeah, and I keep myself in the neutral aspect. It's a really good rivalry, and yeah, I wouldn't say because it's the first match. I would not give any verdict of like the chances, but yeah, it's a really good. It's going to be a good rivalry, good game to watch. Yeah, that's me in a neutral aspect. If you ask me in my aspect, then we all know what happened. Like 9.4 overs, 167 Travis Sheikh.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's good for us. We'll recreate it, not a problem.
That's well said, like an SRH fan, and I think that's the passion in our youth that we love to see because there is nothing in life if passion is not there. Even in a profession, you can be skilled, you can be very smart in what you do, but if the passion is missing, then the results are not there. So, Karan, I think that is brilliant, and on behalf of Cricket TV, let me thank you for coming in because you bring in that extra dimension, the dimension of youth, the dimension of passion, the dimension of being in love with one team which you want to promote. And I think that's fantastic. Your analysis was हम जैसे हिंदी में बोलते हैं, काफी सटीक विश्लेषण किया आपने। तो उसके लिए आपको बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। और मैं और हेतवी और नारायण यही चाहेंगे कि आप जब भी फ्री हो, आपके पढ़ाई में हम विघ्न नहीं डालना चाहते, आप पढ़ाई करिए, आप कॉलेज जाइए, आपका पढ़ाई करिए, लेकिन जब भी आपके पास वक्त हो, जब भी इस टूर्नामेंट के समय, तो जरूर आइए, हम आपके व्यूज सुनना चाहेंगे। और हम और एक दो लोग लाएंगे आपकी आपके जनरेशन के, जो आपके साथ वाद विवाद कर सकते हैं और टीम की और मैच का एनालिसिस और प्रेडिक्शन कर सकते हैं। हेतवी।
Yes.
Sure, sir. Sure, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you. That is a wrap on our SRH versus LSG preview. A massive thank you to Karan, making our Cricket TV episode more special. And he's already the most passionate voice in the room right now. You can come back whenever SRH wins or whenever you feel like. We will love to have you on board. If you loved today's episode, and of course, how could you not? Smash that like button, share with your fellow Orange Army, and subscribe to Cricket TV. Drop your SRH versus LSG prediction in the comments. We read each of them. I'm Hitvi Patel, and we have Nikhil Morsawala with us, Sunny Predictors Data, and today, our youngest and most enthusiastic guest ever. We will see you for the review. Thank you.
Thank you.
आओ देखे क्रिकेट टीवी, जहां मिलेगी क्रिकेट की सारी बातें, जहां जोश भी है, जहां होश भी है, जहां क्रिकेट है। आओ देखे क्रिकेट